Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on YouTube, join our cult. Hello and welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
And hark, is that sleigh bells upon the office roof?
Verily,
Yeah.
tis.
I reckon it's Tom's back after Wednesday in the office.
Saw that.
I had to sit on his back for the entire day. It was delightful. What a wonderful time we had. The punishment coming to the channel on Sunday, if you're interested.
We've also finally shot, I don't know when it's been released, but we've also finally shot Night in the Woods too.
Oh!
Oh!
Is that from 2018?
We were going to shoot it a while ago and then Sam very selfishly, even though it wasn't his fault, got in a car crash. He wasn't driving. He was in an Uber and the van crashed into the Uber.
God, that is
He's
selfish.
all right. He's fine. But it did delay Night in the Woods a little bit. But yeah.
I love how nonchalant this is. I've sat on Tom Campbell. Have you? Okay.
The curvature, the natural curvature in his spine's quite delightful
Really?
for a nice imprint for your arse to sit in. A nice groove. Yeah, so congratulations to Tom for his spinal stenosis or whatever that's called.
But the reviews are in. Yeah. They do like the back. Also, a new segment of this show that I just made up. Cultaholic apologizes. So 2 weeks ago, no, by the way, but 2 weeks ago, we brought up the fact that when Vince McMahon defeated God, that mighty tag match.
Yes!
And we were all like, well, I say we, I mean me. I was like, I don't remember him coming to the ring to the Cats theme and making God dance. I'm pretty sure I said there was. I would have remembered something like that. Yeah, plenty of people said that and said, God, it's on WWE's YouTube, mate, and yeah, he makes God dance. How did you forget something like that? And they were quite quick to point out that Ross remembered it, meaning he is the best one.
No, it was
And
Jack, it wasn't me.
Man.
Well, they still said that you were the
I
best.
got genuinely very annoyed.
Sorry, mate.
I said it in the same way that Dex says he can't see, man. When
can't see.
He can't see, man.
So yeah, apologise for that, and also
It's so
apologise.
funny though. Come on, God.
I mean, come on, get down. Because of course, Vince McMahon would make God dance.
Vince is a funny dancer.
Is that a song?
No.
The other thing is, I think it was someone on this show who said, I can't see the women's tag team titles main event in TLC.
Oh my God.
It's been a while ago. I forget what TLC 2019 main event was. It may have been that.
We all get predictions wrong.
Are you the Alan Hansen of you'll never win anything with kids?
No, I don't want to be down on this show. Can we move on? So yeah, there we go. Let's hope that this segment lasts and lasts. Let's go to the news.
Let's have no opinions and no predictions.
That's right.
Ever again.
That's right.
I've kept the news stories a little bit brief just because we've got a pay-per-view to talk about as well.
I'll make them in brief. Cody says AEW will come to the UK in 2020, but doesn't say where. It just says Newcastle Cody. Obviously, come to Rise again.
Remember those good times? Yeah.
I miss
Great time.
Cody being in
In his three-piece suit.
Being mobbed just from everyone.
There was a queue, weren't there, to go and get a picture and an
He dealt with
autograph?
it so well.
In Rise, there was a key.
In Rise, yeah.
In the little wooden
In the little
bar.
bar, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was in the. We like, took him around there out of the way,
Yeah.
but then everyone just followed him into the
Wow.
bar. Yeah.
I think there's a reason why he's never been back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
Might be something else.
No. PCO is the Ring of Honor World Champion in 2019.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Bloody
Good
hell.
on him, I say.
Yeah, fair enough.
Age is just a number.
Apparently,
Live life and love.
Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love. I'm
yeah,
a
that's
middle-aged,
PCO's t-shirts all say that.
middle-aged woman now.
That's great. The dozens in attendance went wild.
Ah.
Marty Skull showed up in NWA. See, joke I just said. It's a bit curious there to see Marty show up in...
Cody spoke about it this week. Cause obviously
Did he? What did he say?
He was like, don't take it as a long-term thing. He's just testing the waters and here, there, and everywhere. So
Cody just big time in the
Yeah.
NWA there. His dad's like stomping ground.
Aye.
He won't stay there for long.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But we all know it's true.
Yeah,
so-
it's true. Probably is true, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's probably no point pretending.
Yeah, come on. That's a great news story. Also, sad news. Tracy Smothers.
Oh, yes, of course.
He's fighting cancer. And let me tell you, I do not fancy cancer's chances in that fight. God love you, Tracy Smothers.
Yeah, hopefully he beats it, yeah.
Yeah, he's that guy that's done the exact same thing to start of every match. If I hear Tracy Smothers, especially sucks, one more time, everybody dies.
Yeah.
He's done that for about 25 years, and I love it every time he does it. Don't be shouting Tracy sucks. Anyway, any other happy news after that? Or is that it? We've got 3 here. That can't be right. Can we just 3 news stories?
Well, most of the news this week has been in the wrestling.
Epico spoke that he strenuously denies actually failing. Primo Colon. Australia, who cares? Primo Colon. One of the colons. Strangely
Puerto Rico cares.
Yeah.
The shining star of the Caribbean.
I feel bad for him. Go on, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Colon says that he did not. Colon did not fail a drug test. He is in Puerto Rico currently, and he says, "I'll just get a Puerto Rican drug test." And he went, "No, you have to come over here." And he went,
"Pay for your own flight."
Yeah, pay for your flight to America. And
Unbelievable.
He's like, "But there's Puerto Rican drug test centers here. I'm not going to fly over just for that."
And he's never on the shows anyway. Yeah.
Doesn't hear anything for a few weeks and just looks at the WWE.com as he's checking his morning coffee. He's like, "Boo, spit."
What? He was listening to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah,
as he does.
And heard that he checked, remembered which one he was, and realised, yeah, I'm the one that's apparently done the dirty. And Hornswoggle said the same thing. He said that he was annoyed that he didn't fail a drug test. They went to test him and he could not urinate.
Oh.
And they said because he didn't do it at that time, he's trying to get out of it, so he failed.
This is what happened to Rio Ferdinand back in the day. No, it's not. He just didn't turn up for one.
Yeah. I'd be like that, look. Are you one of those people who can number 2 on demand?
Number 2 on demand?
Number 2?
Number 2 on demand?
That's an ability, that. Yeah, so put on your CV.
People have their routines, don't they? Like, I'll have me morning poo at 10 a.m. I'm not one of those people.
But depends
what's gone in that end to dictate what's happening down the other end. You know what I mean?
Apparently, said something like you have like an hour or half an hour.
Yeah, they just
get a
water.
fan of water and just down that.
If you've got that long, yeah.
If they're testing you number 2, I'm worried.
Yeah, I can't be.
Because that's the gym at like
that Scottish woman on the jungle does it for a living, doesn't she? What's she called? Gillian. She tests poo for a living.
Oh
she?
Yes, years ago she was on the jungle.
Yeah.
The one who was like proper faded and everything. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
That one, yeah.
Because they kept on voting her to do the.
But I don't think the news story is Primo failing his drug test. I think the news story is WWE forcing him to bloody pay for his own flight. That's scandalous, that.
He's an independent contractor.
He did say, like, if this is a subtle hint to get rid of us, like, come on. Pay you $2,000 for us to test you.
Yeah.
Oh, go around the road, the Puerto Rican drug test international, whatever the hell they call it, I don't know. Jimmy's drug test Emporium. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
And they're like, get in, we'll be rid of him soon.
Oh.
Bastards.
And that's why Ricochet had to do main event this week, because with him gone, the Harper gone, what else was gone?
Ascension.
Bobby Roode gone and Ascension gone. It was like...
Oh, yeah, well, Roode suspended, yeah.
Dana Brooke on SmackDown.
Yeah,
doing Batista bombs and everything.
Well, let's just say that we're not going to be talking about that next. TLC, the New Day defeated the Revival in a ladder match.
Yeah, it was a good start to the show.
Kofi Kingston. Wow.
Which bit?
What a great match.
Oh, yeah.
Several bits all the way through. Defied gravity, that man. The man, the gravity.
Big E was also there.
Oh, Big E nearly died.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, my God. He did that suplex onto the ladder.
Yeah.
But the ladder's only wide enough for one normal-sized person, let alone Big E and another man.
He's big.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. But people said, like, it was a messed up spot. But I'm like, he suplexed him, he hit a bit of the ladder and he fell off, and I put it back on. He still hit the suplex.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I think they were meant to go through, but, it still looked devastating, didn't it?
Yeah.
I liked the finish, but I thought that Scott Dawson was about to die as well when Kofi hit him with the belt, and he fell backwards, and it looked like he hit his head on the wreckage of the ladder. Oh, dear.
It was great, wasn't it?
TLC.
And also Humberto and Andrade had a very
on the
match
pre-show.
in part dos of their little feud they're having right now.
Then Andrade and Zelina fell out, and then that was forgotten about on Raw.
Yeah.
It
We'll speak about that later, I guess.
Tough love.
Might do.
Aleister Black beat Buddy Murphy.
We need to stop there, don't we? And speak about Aleister Black's tights.
Oh.
What was he thinking?
The Eric Young TNA look.
But he looked like he shorted Maffew.
Yeah.
The black on navy, army green.
Olive green.
Army green, yeah.
It was, yeah.
Army green, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was weird green. Swamp
Commander
green.
green.
Bad green.
Yeah.
Call it. But it didn't prevent him from kicking Buddy Murphy's nose off, even though he got his own nose and jaw and everything.
It was like dancing, wasn't it? Not wrestling. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Dirty dancing.
Yeah, Strictly Come.
And I liked the bit where Buddy Murphy threw the jacket and he ducked and it hit Jerry Lawler in the face.
And the crowd went wild. The Viking Raiders and OC went to a double count out, but never mind that. Them on the OC, the KFC.
The fan experience. Get in.
They turned heel, didn't they, the Viking Raiders?
Yeah.
Sweeping all that innocent KFC on the... I was good. I was genuinely
Cleared
angry.
the table. And they're like, yeah, the chicken. All they wanted was the bucket.
I like the one lad who was like, no.
Yeah. But there were the fans, though. There were plants.
Yes.
Because the bald guy on the end wrestled on Friday's 205 Live.
Was that part of the fun experience? KFC. Not only
Joaquin Wilde. Was it his debut on 205 Live this week?
that was DJ Z.
Yeah,
Z
his opponent.
Was it?
Joaquin Wilde's
sorry.
opponent was the
Yeah,
bald
DJ
guy.
Z wasn't the.
Oh, right, okay.
Guess
sorry.
what, fan? I've been wrestling for 15 years. That's a spirit.
Sit next to James Storm here.
His name's James T something. I
Right.
can't remember what it
James
was.
T. Chicken.
They all looked quite wrestly, didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
I can't believe that they put plants.
Yeah.
They should just put
Here's one
three
he-
random guys who decided like ruining the match.
One hell of a prize, though. Imagine that. Free KFC at the wrestling. At the ringside
Everyone's
area.
watching you, though.
Oh, I wouldn't care.
Ah.
KFC's there.
I'm not saying being on 205 Live is an emotion, but they were literally giving it away as a prize for KFC. King Corbin beat Roman Reigns in the TLC match.
Oh.
Bray Wyatt beat The Miz.
This is
Yeah.
where the event took a nosedive. It was fantastic for the first few matches, and then
Yeah.
this one happened. And it just sucked the wind out your sails, didn't it? Roman Reigns, the locker room leader, no friends.
Yeah.
I was doing a bit of a retrospective bit of research for a video that's coming out over the festive period, and I realised that this is exactly how Corbin beat Strowman. I think it was. They had like a no DQ match at Fastlane or something,
Oh, that does ring a bell.
and he just took advantage of the no DQ, and then like McIntyre and Lashley and all them came out, and he just won because he had more friends.
Yeah.
But what?
You got no friends, mate?
Why did Roman have no friends?
Because they're still battling that DUI suspension, I believe.
Oh, that's family, then.
news.
Yeah, there he got cleared,
Yeah,
didn't he?
but before that, it was. That's only.
He's the
friends
locker room
got.
leader.
The Shield.
Chad Gable was
Shield
there.
is the thing.
He's the
Usos
hero.
aren't
He's
there.
the hero of SmackDown. He won that match for them at Survivor Series, toppling Keith Lee. I'm really into this. I don't know why. I don't know why I am.
You're speaking like. I think because Jack does the WWE copy paste things, he's actually speaking like them. The big dog triumph and the dramatic encounter.
At WWE Survivors. No, yeah, it was Survivor Series
Hashtag.
2019.
Then Bray Wyatt beat The Miz, and I enjoyed this match. And a lot of people online were quite. Oh, I'm judging by that reaction there. Jack also didn't enjoy it. I like Bray Wyatt's act at the minute, and I like the fact that he wrestled the Neil Buchanan role.
I like that.
His entrance was the highlight of the show.
Yeah.
But The Miz missed the mark completely.
He missed
There
the
he
mark.
is. He's early in that going, I'm not wrestling as a WWE superstar. I'm wrestling for my family. I'm fighting as a man. Comes out dressed like a dick.
I came to
Does
play.
all these poses on the ropes. Bray comes down. Bray gets on the announce table. Has his back turned. Days removed from Bray Wyatt breaking into The Miz's house to put some puppets in Monroe's cot. For Christ's sake. And The Miz stands there and waits for the bell because you got to be polite when you want to kill a man. Missed the boat. And then when he was wrestling the match, it was all... I know he did a few kicks at the start and whatnot, but it was all holds and mat-based stuff, and it was just wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say the exact same criticism of the Lashley versus Rusev match. It was like, you've ruined my life. I hate you, Lana. Lock up, collar and elbow. Yeah, but then we got clean shave Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or as I like Jason revealed to be, Orange Cassidy. And then every Facebook group that does with wrestling stole and didn't credit him. Just saying. But yeah, overall I like the Bray Wyatt hammer thing with Daniel Bryan. And Miz was a backdrop. It's just as well because it's like the Miz, his family is being stalked by this crazy
That was
man.
the thing as well.
He's gonna ruin their lives and all this. Bray Wyatt comes out, yay! Stalk his family,
He's
Bray.
taking a selfie with a guy in the front row. Like.
Then the way The Miz just disappeared after he got beat. It was like the match was... I thought the match was weird. It was like...
A
Miz,
very sudden ending.
yeah, two Sister Abigails he did, and then that was it. And then The Miz disappeared, not to be seen again.
Look, his family all right? I don't know. Then Lashley beat Rusev in a match that should have been way, way better, but I guess because they had the wacky table stipulation, got in the way of things.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll have a rematch down the road that is, good.
Oh, this is going to WrestleMania, this.
I was just annoyed that it prolonged the storyline because I'm so done with it now.
Well, judging by the YouTube ratings, yeah,
I know,
they are going to go
I
WrestleMania.
know.
That's why I was prepped because I predicted last week the win just because it's been
Wise.
so much of a hit on
Yeah.
bloody YouTube.
Yeah.
Even though Lana is just dying a death in this role at the minute, isn't she?
Why'd
I
she
think,
lose? She
I think they're
lost
watching it backstage going, go on, let's just keep her out there for another 5 minutes, see her struggle. It's so good.
We've said this so many times, but she's just lost all her promo
Yeah,
ability
she
somehow.
has.
I don't know how. It's
Because she's
baffling.
got, Shakespeare in front of her. Like, I hate you, Rusev, and I went to Lawyer Man, and he said no, and I have your money. Like, what? Kabuki Warriors beat Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a TLC
Well,
match.
Asuka beat Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch.
Well said, Jack. A lot has been written about this. If you didn't watch this and only watch Cultaholic, what's wrong with you? But in case you do, Kyrie's
you
saying...
do work here, you know.
No, but if you only watch this, it's like, God, what happened to TLC? We've been waiting all week to hear the report. Kyrie's saying got hurt in some way. I think it was previously thought she had the monitor thrown at her by Charlotte Flair. Then the camera revealed that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Maybe he was doing Charlotte given the exploded suplex.
I think it was that.
Dropped right in her head. And she got proper banged up.
And that wasn't Charlotte. I wouldn't say that was Charlotte being unsafe. That was just one of those things.
Mistakes happen.
She landed awkwardly.
Yeah.
But the thing, well, I didn't catch it the first time, but that slap after the spear. Oh.
But I watching it back,
Go on.
because I had the pleasure of sort of for WTF moments watching it a day later after everyone was going wild.
You could analyse
so I could analyse it. So Kyrie must have been knocked out by the thingy because she was also, because then you had the moment where Becky was on the table but she was like leant down speaking to Kyrie. And then when Becky was speaking to the referees after speaking to Kyrie, that's when Kyrie walks around the side and then Charlotte does the spear. So Charlotte could not have known. Yeah. I mean, you could say she could have got the hint, but then we don't know what it's like to be in the situation of being in front of the crowd and whatnot. But the slap felt unnecessary and petulant.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's well said. And it's almost like watching a horror film, isn't it? Oh, Kyrie's hurt. Oh, you can see her telling Becky. Oh, and tell referee. Goes on the call. Don't run on the call. Because she's like literally Charlotte Flair in like the football like position. Where you
like it literally could.
No.
The order that it happened, it couldn't have been worse for Kyrie Sane. But I don't think Charlotte knew. But the slap was bloody petulant.
And they get in the ring, and like it's the part where the heels have the ring, and then the babyfaces are going to come in with chairs and like run them off. And you see Kyrie run away from Charlotte. She's like, "I've had enough of you," and she gets Becky to hit her instead. And Becky gives her like a little tap. She's like, "Okay, you're."
Becky's chair shots, that was a big issue for me.
Oh, she was protected
all the way through the match. Though.
Right.
It was just like.
But I mean, if she's banged up, it's like. No,
but it's just like
no one cares about
before
chairs.
it was like just when she got the chair. Bothered me, it did. Just twat her. Go on.
You think you were wishing you were wrestling Charlotte Flair after this one, but yeah, then someone sent the fan cam footage of Becky actually hiding Kyrie saying.
Oh, Becky was a pro.
What a sweetheart.
Could you imagine Charlotte Flair go, "Worse"?
That powerbomb was painful to watch, like, wasn't it?
Obviously,
I
it's great.
smell Kyrie.
Obviously, it's great to hear that Kyrie's doing all right in that. But it's like that. Yeah, she's parody. She's like, she tweeted a thumbs up. They've said that,
I would have looked very bad.
She's recovering and stuff. But you know that the clip of Vince looking for someone backstage, like, "Take me to him. Where is he? That son of a bitch."
Throwing the headset down.
The best one I ever saw of that was someone like, when I go to my friend's house and they say they've got a cat. And it's
Take
me
me
to him. Where is he?
No, she's all right recovering in hospital until she's like, "I'll take it from here, nurse." Wait, no! And there's Charlotte the bedpan.
Woo!
So yeah, it was not.
We're glad that she's doing all right.
Oh no, God, yeah, sorry.
But I hope they now
individuals.
I hope they now do that.
Yeah,
get the bedpan back.
Yeah,
what a noise.
Oh God.
Clunk. So yeah, it was not the best match of 2019, but for reasons that are very understandable.
Yeah.
So not gonna have a go with them.
Poor Mrs. TLC, Asuka again, second year in a row. Big win in the main event. Overshadowed.
And we cut live to, that's right, Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Brawl about. What the people involved confuse me. I got why the people involved in Roman's match were involved, like the extras, like Roman, Baron, Revival, and whoever else.
Revival are now aligned with Corbin. They were aligned on SmackDown.
They have been for a while.
They're a stable now.
So
and then they're feuding with the New Day.
That's been a thing for a while though.
But then I saw Andrade.
I thought it was just this last week, wasn't it?
No, they've been on it. They've remembered and done stuff with it, and then gone back to it.
Have they?
But then
I'm glad I'm filling this up.
Andrade was in there, and I was like, all right.
Was Andrade there?
Yeah, and Shorty G was there, and I was like, what are you got to do?
He's a little weasel.
Why?
He was in his
full reason.
Where was he during that match trying to help her? Yeah, where was he?
Coward.
Yeah. Ali had an excuse. This is Team Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia we're talking about here. Brotherhood. Yeah. They are tight as tight can be. Ali was in a different city. That's acceptable. That's fair enough. But Shorty G, in his full gear, didn't come out.
Yeah.
Bit suspect for me, that, you know.
Short G like, "Let's get them, boys," and looks, and there's no one behind him. Cool odds? Well, they're supposed to be here. So yeah, that was TLC, a show of two halves.
Yeah.
One all right and one crap.
Yeah.
We're a positive podcast when it comes to wrestling.
No, we're not. We're just honest. If it's bad,
Can't be honest.
no. If it's bad, just say it's bad. What's wrong with that? If it's good, say it's good. That's what we do, innit?
I think that.
No, we're biased.
Oh no, not
That gets me. We're AEW fanboys.
Of course, people think we're biased because they're biased in favour of their favourite one. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
This is getting very silly. Let's go to the next segment. We love everything.
Yeah, we do.
No, I just don't like people who call me biased.
If you're
We love
feeling
everybody.
lonely today, then whatever.
I'll come in your house and find your kids. Put some puppets in your cots and whatnot. I'll get there.
Got the camera, Maffew. Got it.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame.
Oh, by the way, before we get the Hall of Fame segment, someone did do a lovely video on Twitter.
Steven
Was it Steven
Scodes.
Scodes' video?
Big
Yeah.
Steve Scodes.
Best of 2019.
It was all the lovely intros from all the lovely people here at Cultaholic, all the magnificent things Tom's done and Sam's done and all the
no.
rest. And the two bits of me were doing me little jingle and then nearly falling off the chair. I love that so many people thought that was like the best thing ever happened to Cultaholic. It was like falling off this crappy wooden chair.
It was very schoolyard. It was just something really minor that you just whoa.
But yeah, I'm glad I brought somebody love to you. And yeah, check out what's his name?
Steven Scodes.
Steven Scodes. He's got himself on hard cam 2 weeks in a row on NXT with a Cultaholic shirt on. Get in.
What a man.
Aye. What a mighty good man.
You're not going to the Hall of Fame though.
Oh.
So let's see. Who
How
is.
do you know?
Jeez.
From
From last week.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or this week.
do
Sorry,
know.
Stephen. I've got to.
So, last place for Andy Joshua, 5%. Yeah. All right, whatever. Well, I had fun. The school playground game, TIG or Tiggy or Tag or It, 15%.
Yeah.
Didn't get a huge reaction there from what the name was, so I
No.
guess that's it.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great thing, though.
Oh, what a great
win-
thing.
What a great.
No, I'm actually really happy with this.
Wow.
Shut up. Last thing is Sam Driver, 80%.
That's big.
It's a landslide, isn't it?
Oh, what
Yeah.
a lovely win for a lovely man.
He did make that music video. Like, I'm not saying that it would have not been very good.
Oh, well,
otherwise.
yeah, it would have been crap without it. That's no making. It's just me and Tom in wigs with inflatable guitars.
You were good for it, though, wasn't it? It's all right.
You know how Ric Flair could carry a broomstick to a 3-star match?
I'm not saying that.
Me and Tom are the broomstick.
No.
He's like, I hold them both for one arm. So yeah, Sam Driver, 80%.
Yeah, and I think we should also shout out just the entire editing team, really, for all the work they've done over this year. Cheers, lads.
Ah, cheers.
What are their names?
Sam, Driver,
Mm-hmm.
Owen,
Mm-hmm.
Andrew. Well, I don't want to give all. I don't know if they want all their full names on there.
Not giving out the bank account. Do you?
We'll do that
Owen,
next week.
Andrew, Richard, of course, he's been on the podcast briefly, and over at Triple Jump, James as well.
Oh, nice.
A great bunch of lads.
They are lovely, and
Yeah.
it's great that we're all doing this. We say it every time. Dick Tubbs is 10 times more interesting.
He's a
than all
man
of
Yeah.
for all seasons, isn't he?
Got a lot of secrets, that man.
He could be James Bond.
He knows where the bodies are buried.
Yeah.
So, you won last week, Ross.
I did, I.
Gan first. Do you want to make it festive? Because I was certainly going to pick.
No.
Oh, well, you've just sprung that on us too late, haven't you?
Festive one.
No, I've not done it either.
Well, I'm still going to pick my thing.
I need to do this. I don't know what it is, but the Butcher from AEW, right? When he gets
You mean the Butcher?
I mean the Butcher.
Are you sure?
I do
Andy.
feel sorry for Jim Ross, right? We'll just speak about this for a second, because the Butcher has a bloody blade on his arse.
he does.
So Tony's like,
It's
just
a
look at the
butcher.
ass, you'll get there. If he looks at the arse, you'll get it wrong because it's a blade, isn't it?
He should have a butcher's shop front on
Just
his
have
arse.
Butch or Pat Butcher, her face on his arse.
No, a big slab of meat. So, I get him right in his meaty ass.
Anyway, when he gets
What
in
does
the ring,
Blade have? The word Blade.
the word blade
So
on
they've
his
both
arse.
got
yeah.
blade on their
They've
arse.
both got blade on their arse.
God.
Don't know what Bunny's got on her arse. Didn't look.
A little tail.
pom-pom.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bunny with a blade. So Jim Ross is like,
We should start messing with
This is switch tights one week. It's like, no, Jim, we told you that. He's like, what?
Braxton should come out with rabbit ears on and stuff.
It's like, Jim, it's always been like that. He's like, God, what? Anyway, sorry.
But
Jim.
he still get it wrong if SCU did that.
let's just mix
Scorpio Sky puts on Kazarian's tights. There goes Kazarian.
just have an event where everyone swaps gimmicks over the whole roster.
And they don't tell Jim
Yeah,
Ross.
Cody comes out dressed as a dinosaur.
I feel sorry for
It's
Jim.
Cody Saurus. What? Remember
God.
2 weeks ago? No. Oh,
The
God,
big
Jim.
hurt, Marco Stunt.
Look how big Marco Stunt is.
Anyway, right, when the Butcher gets in the ring, this is what my nomination is this week, because he does a
Okay.
thing where he does a walk and he goes on his knees around the ring. And it was Hall of Fame worthy this week because his entrance was done. Darby Allin's music was playing, the camera wasn't on him, but he still did it all the way around the ring. And I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it
I
is?
swear there's another wrestler who used to do it. Was it Jericho back in the day?
Did he?
Oh, no, he'd do the goose stepping.
Oh, God.
What?
It's not my fault.
That was JBL, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Aye, but he does this thing, this walk on his knees around the ring. I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
good,
Someone
though.
let me know,
Someone
but it's
else has done it.
fantastic.
So is it the butcher you put in the Hall of Fame?
No,
or is
no,
it the walk?
specifically the march around the ring.
The meaty walk.
The
It's,
neaty walk.
I liked
Because he's
it.
on his knees and he does it.
I noticed it this week for the first time,
I get paid
actually.
the big bucks.
Because it when it changed to Darby Allin's music, like the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, it still fit the rhythm that he
Yeah,
was doing.
I do
Ah,
like
it's
it
good.
when he does it.
Yeah, it's good.
I just like the way he looks in general.
He's good.
I like him.
He looks hard as... You wouldn't mess with him, would
Did you know that he's in one of our Tokyo Japan vlogs? We just didn't notice him. He just walks behind us.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well,
Someone
it's
sent
a small
screenshot.
world, isn't it?
Someone sent a screenshot. Well, we were outside the wrestling. He was probably just there.
Wrestler. Outside wrestling thing.
Like sinus. Wow, every time I die, you're a great band. Anytime I die, every time.
Every,
don't know.
every
Every
time I
time,
die.
right. Okay.
Making fun of Jim Ross thing.
I was saying this to Richard earlier. He's one of the few people in the world who suits a skullet. Because I've seen pictures of him bald, but with a stash, the skullet works more.
If he's bald, does he just look like Bronson?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, fair enough.
He still looks hard, though.
Yeah.
I wish I looked like that when I'm 31.
Is he 31?
Richard,
Wait,
Rich-
no, he's
Richard,
31.
Richard, I don't know if he's 31. Richard told me he's in his early 30s. I couldn't verify that, but
I'm
he-
gonna have
yeah.
a little.
He doesn't have Wikipedia.
Oh,
I know. I tried. I
That
looked.
makes our job so much harder.
Yeah, but that walk is fantastic, and that's my nomination.
That's a nice pick, and it's good to show that we're not a bunch of AEW fanboys. Jax, what's your pick?
mine's from WWE.
Oh.
Mine is in the spirit of the early days of the Hall of Fame, when I'd nominate people like that security guard from WrestleMania 33
Oh,
who
yeah.
stopped Gronk. I'm going to nominate the timekeeper that Corbin and Ziggler picked on for no reason, because
He can fly.
Yeah, because the corkscrew he did in the air was magnificent.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a wrestler. He's not actually a ring, just a guy. who's
KFC.
timekeeper. No, yeah.
All right, okay.
But he grabs him and just launches him, and he twists beautifully in the air. Great bump, and I just feel bad for him as well, because what did he do wrong? I know they needed
He
someone.
wouldn't give Corbin something.
Oh, he didn't give him a chance.
No, it was like Corbin went and said something to him, then they went away and then came back and then threw.
Oh, right.
That was the story there. The captivating story.
I know they needed someone to pretend to be about to do the dog food thing too, so Roman could save the day.
Yeah.
But God, yeah, him, because he can fly, and I felt bad for him.
Nice. Yeah.
The timekeeper from TLC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with, given that the Christmas thing died in its arse, probably should have done it beforehand. Oh, well. Let's talk about it later on. I will go with one of the Revival falling over the SmackDown set.
Oh well.
That's enough now. That's all he said this week, innit?
That's it.
Well, you've won, haven't you?
Was that real? I thought he did it for a joke.
Oh, I think it's real.
Oh, I had to. His reactions.
Because
He's shouting on the way to the ring.
I didn't
It's
see
my
it.
new gimmick. I did it
Oh,
deliberately.
is he? All right.
To no one. The commentators are like, whoa, great fall
Ah,
there.
I see.
That's their stock entrance, isn't it? They turn around when they both walk out and put FTR on their asses. And then
He went hot. And again, the music kicks in. It's like, woo, as he falls and lands. Like the chair that Pac hit.
Yeah.
All day and night. Oh, it was beautiful.
That's good.
And he was just like, I fell. You guys like, get up. Okay. So magnificent. And then Xavier Woods thinking himself laughing like an anime villain. That's sheer delight.
Yes.
At his opponent falling on his ass.
Wait, Xavier Woods. When was this?
It was on like Twitter about 10 seconds later.
Wait. Oh right.
Just filming himself going,
Oh, I thought you meant Woods was there. I was like, he's injured.
No, I was
oh,
at a
right,
hotel.
right, okay, right.
he's got a bit of
room,
spare.
room service and his phone and Wi-Fi. And he was like, get in.
So he's got a bit of spare time these days, hasn't he, Xavier? Poor bastard.
Yeah.
His Achilles snapped and banged and popped.
He's
Yeah,
getting
but
about.
he
though,
thought
he's
it could be
doing
worse. Could be the Revival.
Oh, by the way, you know how Up Down Down they're doing currently this like Tyler Breeze takeover now. It's left right or something. So they're just Tyler Breeze is now the host while Woods is busy recovering.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they've been playing Untitled Goose Game.
Hey.
And it just shattered kayfabe for me once again.
Oh.
Because they're all there. It's Tyler, Dio Madden, and Tegan Knox, and they're all having a great time and that. And then someone just pops in. They're all like, "Hey!" And he's like, "Hey guys!" And they're like, "Come on, join in." And it's only the biggest heel in the business, Adam Cole, just being best friends with everyone, being really sound. I was gutted.
I like you're like this YouTube guy talking. Kayfabe's being broken.
It has.
After you went and drank and ate with
I've met Adam
All the-
Cole as well.
Oh, right.
And he's a lovely, lovely man. I
all
knew
the
this
New
already.
Japan guys were ultra tough, ultra hard, and they're like, "Hey, Jack the Jobber, my
Well,
friend."
some of them were scary.
Who were
Folly,
there
just because
anyone-
of his size.
Enzo Amore.
No, didn't meet him.
Have you seen on Twitter though?
That promo he did in the snow, unbelievable.
No, I didn't
No
see
one, no.
Well, it's about Tamatonga.
in the snow. Sorry.
It's just he's in a
He was
snow.
on the. That was carry on. Let that one linger.
Hey.
That's it. Make it more
No
obvious.
pinky.
up your
no-
nose.
Right, anyway.
Cocaine. No, he's just stood in a snowy backdrop. I don't know where he is, but it's one hell of a promo. It's on Twitter. Go and check it out. I don't like the guy. I don't like the guy, but he can talk.
But
It's
the
unbelievable.
rap that he cuts on Tamatonga.
I've not seen that,
Well,
though.
he reckons that he calls him Samoan. It's Tamatonga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
He called him a tampon in the promo.
Tampon.
You pull the tampon out of New Japan and it's blood everywhere. Something like that's one of the lines in there.
Lovely.
Oh,
God.
wow.
Crikey.
Hall of Fame. So, your nominees this week, you lucky viewers, are, of course,
The Butcher's Thing.
Butcher's Walk.
The flying timekeeper of TLC.
That's right. And the Revival fall on their ass. Just saying. And if you'd like to nominate any of those fantastic picks that we clearly have thought long and hard about, then you can go to Point It Jack.
Patreon.com/Cultaholic.
Is it worth saying we'll not address this one until 2020?
We are not here until 2020.
So that's when that one will be revealed.
That's right.
Yes.
We're going to record. We might as well say it. We're going to record.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, why not?
We'll bloody go for it, will we? We're going to record, what was it, 3 podcasts tomorrow?
Yes.
Which will
Yeah.
go out over the festive period because we're all on Wales.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Holidays.
Yeah.
Unlike the wrestlers, we get to spend time with our friends and family over the festive period.
There you go. It's I.
So in 2 weeks' time, the Hall of Fame results will be given.
This is This Week in the Wrestling. It's this bloody week in the wrestling. Ha!
This week in wrestling,
In the bloody wasteland.
SmackDown. And I did try and think, instead of us running down some of the more exciting bits, could you remember what happened on SmackDown?
I really struggled with this bit.
Kofi got tied up.
Yes.
The imagery was
Yeah, it was uncomfortable.
a bit off, wasn't
A
it? Bit insensitive.
little bit.
Big slaphead man doing that.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything else?
I can't remember what my second point was on there.
Exactly.
I wrote that first bit, and then there was another thing.
That's only better. That's
Dana did some stuff.
Dana had a match with Bailey because Elias called Bailey a man.
Yeah.
He looked like a dude with a short haircut or whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
He's got long hair.
No,
Works
no.
both ways.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Bailey's
no,
got
as in
bob.
like she could say right back to him if that's the game we're playing. If those are the rules we're playing.
Oh,
by.
he looks like a lady, like
Yeah.
Cochina.
What?
Well, if he's squint, he looks a bit like Cochina, doesn't he? That
Who's
Eurovision lady,
Oh yes,
the
right.
bearded
Yeah,
lady
yeah.
from Eurovision.
Anyway, what
Yeah,
else
this is a
happened
great
on
way of doing this instead of
what
it,
else
but,
happened on SmackDown?
Oh, Miz and Maurice find a Fiend style.
Oh,
match.
yeah.
That was fantastic.
In the arena, we see an episode of the Firefly Funhouse where Bray shouts out the Marine Five.
He did. That was funny. That bit.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he
He's
said
a
it was
big
the best
fan.
one.
So it made it even funnier when Miz is like, my God, everything's so serious. He's like, Marine 5 was great,
It was
dude.
the best one. It was fire. He said it was fire.
He went, fire! And the Christmas tree just blew up. Sorry, it's that time of year. Raw. Lashley proposes to Lana, and she says yes. And it was just like they practiced.
Yeah.
And the whole thing
Just
was
like John Cena and Nikki Bella.
Oh.
No.
Nice.
No.
I approve of that.
Can you believe people booed that?
We were there. That got heavily.
Oh, yeah, WrestleMania.
Two people being
37.
happy.
Yeah. 2016?
17. Yeah.
Oh, was it 33?
Yeah, because I was
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, people booed.
Because it was an awful, amazing build, crap match.
What did Cena do the
Just
year
as Cena go, will you marry me?
Cena
Go,
came back and helped the Rock.
Oh, in 32 he held the Rock, yeah.
Against
33.
Eric Rowan and the Wyatt
33
family.
he got booed during the happiest moment of his life.
Yeah, it was very happy, wasn't it?
Maybe those people knew.
TV.
I was going to say maybe those people knew because it's all ended in tears, hasn't it?
True.
Or an acrimonious divorce, I should say.
Yeah.
Acrimonious splitting. They didn't get married, did they?
No.
I can't believe it. It started on TV and it ended on TV, like most real relationships do.
Are you saying that Nikki and John were fake as well?
Yeah.
No.
Like Seth and Becky?
Okay, Seth and Becky may be wrong. But if it's on Total Divas,
Hey, John didn't take a single paycheck from
Yeah,
Total Divas, therefore
Ambrose
it's a
and-
he
shoot.
should have done.
It's a
Ambrose-
shoot.
Am-
Why not? He went for free for WWE.
Ambrose
Yeah.
and Renee were on. They were on Total Divas.
Uh-huh.
That's real.
Not Tamina. Trinity and John.
Yeah.
Who?
Uso.
Naomi
Jimmy
and
Uso.
Jimmy Uso.
Oh.
Trin.
That's
as they
when I
call
stopped
them.
watching me when she did the Shoot Hurricane Rana.
He got angry
See?
at her because she didn't shoot
The Hurricane Ranas are real until
Kayfabe was broken for me for a second time in my life, and I couldn't take it. I was at uni. I remember the day.
Oh, there's a bit where they're having like
tattoos.
they're in almost like a beer garden, but there's a low hedge.
Someone
next
nicks
to it.
a hat.
Someone nicks Renee's hat, and she's like, "John, don't!" And Ambrose jumps the hedge
Like a
and
dog.
chases him down, and that's meant to be real as well.
Yeah.
Do you just steal your hat?
Luckily, the burglar had a boom mic.
Yeah, but then Renee's man was like, "Look, Renee, you've got a man who will do anything for you."
Yeah.
You should bang him right here in front of us. The only good guy on that thing I ever watched, I didn't watch every episode, was Mrs. Dad. And it was like, I've got to tell you something in secret. Mrs. Dad went, well, secret in front of this guy, this camera, these cameras. And
George is minting.
Yeah.
George.
We got a 50-minute gauntlet match for the number one contender for the
Oh,
US title.
hey.
And the wrestling was alright, innit?
It
It
was.
was a good match.
Aye, it was.
But
Until
it
the
ended
end.
in a no contest.
Andrade's the stupidest man in wrestling.
He could have
lot
had
of
a shot.
contendership for that.
He just didn't want the United States Championship, did he? He could have done anything. Could have rolled Humberto back in. Could have just rolled in the ring himself.
Well, he knows
For a
what happens to
count-out
people
win.
who take on the US title. Never heard from Cedric Alexander again, have we? So he's like, I'll give Carrillo a bump on the concrete. So it beats him up a lot, walks off, and then, even worse, Seth Rollins gets the mic.
Oh, he's doing alright now that he's a heel. I think it's fine.
Ray comes out to check on Carrillo, but gets jumped by Seth. I just said this. Seth says he'll challenge Ray next week. Oh, good, you translated that. That's nice. So what was the point of the long gauntlet match? Good
Yeah,
question.
and then he hits Ray with the stomp. He just came out to give him his lead pipe back, and
That's
his
good though, man. You're like,
girthy pipe.
why is he picking on Ray? I was like, when we gave Owens his pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think as
I like coming, Ray.
my boy Brandon Stroud said, the pipe has become one of the main characters on Monday Night Raw. It's always there.
He's got more character than Cedric.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
And TV
Gary
time.
Garber. How dare you?
Oh, wow. I was watching the official WWE YouTube channel's 10 funniest
Sweet.
moments of the year, right?
Oh, boy. Are you sat down?
Now, none of them were really funny, but the two that got me was Ziggler's parody entrance of Goldberg on SmackDown, where he just literally does Goldberg's entrance with security guards. He just does a couple
He's
of
not
times.
dressed as him or anything.
Not dressed as him. Nothing remotely funny about it at all. And then Gary the Garbert was on there as well, with Roman Reigns ruining the scene by acting confused. Like, what?
And they'd lost the match as well.
Yeah, and they lost the match as well.
Yeah, those aren't...
Not
Funny
even
moments.
remotely funny.
Goldberg killing Ziggler was one of the funniest moments.
Ziggler going, Goldberg, you got me twice, but you kind of
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
That
oh.
was funny.
Yeah,
that
was
should have
funny.
been on there.
Was that not on there?
That wasn't on there, no.
I can't... Hopefully you've nominated that for the match of the year contender.
That was really good.
what we call
Yeah,
the
it was.
Diddleys.
The
The
Culdies.
Diddleys, aren't they?
Oh, what?
They're officially the Culdies.
Yeah, how are
I'm calling the
Unofficially,
Diddleys.
the
Oh
Diddleys.
my god.
The unofficial Diddleys.
It's the one time of the year I'll be comfortable calling something diddly
When it's Christmas.
when it's Christmas.
was past progressive show ever. That's right, Ziggler. You won the Diddler of the year. That's not an award. Randy Orton beat AJ Styles in the main event because attacked by the OC. The Viking Raiders try to make the save but get laid out by...
But they were losers. So they just
Yeah.
went, we'll save you. No, you won't. Your name's Eric, man.
Okay, Homer, I can get you back to your own world. We have to do exactly as I...
Millhouse, push the rope back. It's too. There's no time.
I'm sorry, Ross. Move on to things. AEW Dynamite. That show that we stan. Kenny Omega and Hangman Page lose the tag match to the Lucha Brothers after a miscommunication. Then Pac appears on the Tron and calls out Omega before doing something dastardly and unseen to Michael Nakazawa.
How did Excalibur know it was Excalibur? Michael Nakazawa?
Yeah.
Because he's only got one friend. It's like,
But it was
what have I heard? Kip Sabian. And Omega's like, okay.
But Michael Nakazawa was facing the wrong way. In the men's locker room, it could have
Yeah.
been a whole host of men.
Yeah.
But Excalibur knew.
That's Michael Nakazawa.
Yeah, straight
I
away.
know the back of that head anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, God, oh,
Also,
God,
he was
oh,
wearing-
God.
I'm sure he was wearing a hat.
He was wearing a hat as
yeah.
well.
That shed, my name is
To be
Michael
the only wrestler wearing a black cap.
Yeah, ever. Since Triple H. Oh, not that sort of cap. I'm thinking
Not a
Triple H's.
not a
Yeah,
Kangol. Was it Kangol?
can't- yeah,
yeah.
The
Yeah.
triangle.
Beret.
No.
Hard beret.
It's a
The
hard
beret,
beret.
hard man.
Nakazawa. Anyway, yeah, Omega Page obviously had a miscommunication.
And I forgot to mention it on my video. Where did Pac take him? It wasn't referenced to again, was
We're
it?
going to find out in
He's never
2
seen
weeks'
again.
time. He's
He'll be-
kidnapped him for Christmas.
I'll take you home.
Driving home at Christmas.
Wife, look what I've brought home.
We're going to see him in town, aren't we?
And his mum sees the back of her head like, oh, it's Nakazawa.
I hope they do a documentary. Michael Nakazawa does Newcastle.
For Christmas.
You guys Weatherspoons.
Take some
He's
ice,
not torturing Brett. It's like, it's so cold. Omega, help me.
take some ice skating on that ring outside, did you?
He's like, but he gives him a festive bake. He's like, it's all right, Omega. I'll come out another week. Jungle Boy goes the distance against Jericho. I really like this.
Yeah.
Jericho calls for 5 more minutes after Jungle Boy's able to withstand the Lion Tamer for the last minute and a half. It went. He calls 5 more minutes. Then quickly changes his mind and bails once he realizes that Jungle Boy is still active.
He nearly pinned him twice, and he was like,
whatever. And he again tries to tempt Moxley into joining the Inner Circle. Tries to blow off the old Jungle Boy.
Do you know what
And also, sorry, that's not mentioned there. For the picture-in-picture bit, they brought out lots of bits like this, and were like, apparently, you can't hear us on the picture-in-picture bit on Fight TV.
On TNT.
On TNT. But we'll just, here, you put your video. Oh, it was fantastic.
I was saying on Twitter, apparently the picture-in-picture stopped as they were doing it.
Oh.
So I don't know if they've pissed off TNT.
They were like, no.
But hopefully it was all like planned out and whatnot. But I hope they haven't upset the network. Kind of
Came on, they were like, what's that say?
But what was Sammy Guevara walking through a door with a boombox for? What was that reference?
He's cool.
I didn't get it.
If it was reference to something, I didn't get it. But it gave us Jericho going, be quiet. Sammy Guevara's walking through a door.
Because I saw on Twitter someone said that's a 16-year-old reference or something like that. I don't know what it was.
It's not 16. So that was good for Jungle Boy. Looked very strong. I like him. I think Jungle Boy's the one thing they're doing the show very well with a new talent and his stable.
Darby as well.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
No, I didn't
No, we
mention
won't.
the thing,
It's
no.
not on here. But I like Darby, but my God, my heart jumps in my throat every time he does the coffin drop
Yeah, he's
backwards
crazy,
on an
isn't he?
apron.
He hit it this week. That's the first time I've seen him nail one.
That shouldn't
He
be.
did.
That shouldn't be the right. He hit his move. Yeah, but I like his look.
Yeah, it's cool.
Chris Statlander, the Alien,
Yes.
beat Britt Baker, the Dentist, to become the number 1 contender of WWF 1995. Brandy Rhodes comes out and again tries to tempt Statlander to join the Nightmare Collective by pointing at her nose. Statlander says,
No.
So Brandy stabs her in the eye with her shoe.
Yeah, she did. And the crowd
drastic,
went, that's quite a drastic thing to do. And the crowd went, oh.
Because no one cares. It's crap.
It's a shoe as well. Like, oh God, not the deadly
Who
weapon.
throws a shit? The thing that annoyed me the most was Brandy's line when she came out. I talked about it on Graded. She goes, Tony, shut up. You're done. You sent me this mic backstage and it wasn't even turned on. First of all, right, Tony didn't do that because he was shocked when she came out. He was like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Secondly, you didn't need to mention it because presumably she went, 1 second. Oh, no, hang on. 1 second. Everyone does that.
Oh, you know, boom, boom, boom.
Thirdly, how early was she going to come out? Because she came out pretty fast anyway.
I don't know. I'd switch off when I see her now. It does now for me. All these spooky gimmicks is too many, isn't there? Just have the Dark Order. They were doing great with the Dark, because that was the two. I thought it was a great show. Apart from the 2 segments with Brandy, and then the end bit with Dark Order. But the other bits with Dark Order when he was doing the Max Headroom stuff, I thought that was good, proverbial, you know.
And Cody looks like Max Headroom.
God, he does. Yes. Why is there a bit of proper Max Headroom gimmick?
I don't know.
Because it would be really annoying, actually. That's what I realised. And then SU, retained their tag titles against the Young Bucks in a very strong match. And afterwards, all the baby faces are beaten down by the Dark Order's minions, now joined by, are you ready, lads?
Yeah.
Alex Reynolds and John Silver. The
Not
complete
Alex
losers.
Reynolds, John Silver.
Yahar! John Silver, me hearty.
The Dark Order cannot be stopped now. These heavyweights have joined.
You're giving them something to do. Fair play. Like they're now they've got a
We'll go
purpose.
clean windows or something, you know. To be wrestling.
Interestingly, though, Maffew,
What?
a lot of the gimps have purple, or is it green outlines on their masks.
That means they're alright with certain things.
But
Carry
but
on.
your Reynolds and your Silver and one other fella have green.
One other one?
Purple. So 3 of them have purple outlines. The rest of them have green. What
Right,
does that mean?
who's it gonna be?
I don't know.
QT.
Maybe. He was too slender to be QT.
Okay.
Don't
QT's
know.
quite built.
Could be Michael Nakazawa.
Again, it's
Michael
what type of club
Nakazawa.
you're going to do. But I'm sorry, Jack, still your joke.
I'm just trying to make it interesting because I didn't like
And I can tell you what, you're doing your best. And
Also, AEW stands criticising AEW.
Who do you
Who
think-
believe it?
do you
no,
it'll
I
be-
think we've done you guys need to stop being so complimentary about AEW.
No, I
You
did-
just criticised them for 5 long minutes.
This
the thing,
week,
it's like-
for me, this week NXT was comfortably better. It was a very good show, NXT.
Well, boy, I'm glad you said that segue, Jack, because Adam Cole retained the NXT title against Finn Balor in a not that many advert match. After Gargano distracted the challenger, Gargano beats down Balor afterwards. I haven't seen NXT yet.
It was good.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, right.
Thanks, Jack.
It was good. Gargano
pressure.
came out, and then Balor had Cole ready for not the coup de grace, the other one that he uses now to win. Is it the 1916?
1916.
And he went.
The
He had
big
him for
DDT.
it, and he went. Oh bloody hell over there! And then, and
You
then
were doing so well.
Cole,
Jack.
and then Cole low blowed him, and then last call. and then pinned him, and then Gargano battered him with a chair afterwards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was good. And they did that spot again where you get whipped into the hard cam side, and there's all these plants behind it, and it's as if the crowd have been crushed by the guardrail, and they're all like, "No!" underneath.
Yeah, they clearly.
And then after that happened, I think that happened in the closing stages of the match. And then 3 minutes later, when Gargano was beating him down, they went back over to that area. There's still a couple of them underneath, like.
It's so bad. Remember the SummerSlam one year, and had a bunch of PWG lads, and Joey Ryan was there, and it was just the. It was like that.
Is that one Mark Henry?
Yeah, that's the one. It was like, you know that bit in Bruno, the film, where he's doing the bit as he's an extra in the trial. One of the judges. So he's supposed to be, not judges, you idiot, juries members. So he's supposed to be just sitting there. But he's there going, like that. And like, no, stop. Anyway, that was a weird reference. Damian Priest, Pete Dunne, Cameron Grimes, and Io Shirai. Oh, all pick up wins.
Because
That's
basically,
a hell of a match.
I wanted to put 3 points in, but this show was built around the 2 big title matches.
Oh, I
so
see.
there was all these other little matches that were all good, but didn't get as much time because the two
I get you.
bookends of the show.
The sandwich.
Yeah.
The Dusty Rhodes Classic will return in 2020, and the teams will be announced on New Year's Day.
Yes.
Because there's no rest, is there? And then Rhea Ripley beats Shane. Oh, Christ. Rhea Ripley beats Shayna Baszler to become new.
Yeah.
It was good, really good match as
Good
well.
have read it on this show rather than watch it, because I would have enjoyed that.
I'll still watch it. It's good.
I will.
Do you want to know how she did it?
No.
All right, then. She did it.
Say it to the...
Oh, she gave her an avalanche riptide off the top.
Great, that did nothing.
You heard it anyway. Sure. And then all the crowd get in the ring after. They were like, yeah.
Oh, my mate on Facebook says I got in the ring on a WTV show.
Oh, he did? Yeah, he did.
And I wondered, like, please say you're supposed to.
Was it a shoot?
No, I think it was
one
one
of
of
my
those,
mate does
like,
not work for WWE.
I think it was one of those, like...
No, I mean, like, not using, like, indie wrestlers.
No, that
actual
bloke
fans
with
got
the
in
evidence shirt was in there and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dangerous, him getting in there. That's
He
the guy
was
Kiss
taller
Sa-
than...
That's the guy Kiss Sabian. Kip
Oh, yeah.
Sabian kissed. I keep
Yeah.
calling him Kiss Sabian.
Kiss
now.
Sabian works so well.
Yeah. He's dangerous, him. He looks dangerous.
He was having a great time.
To
Candice LeRae couldn't quite fit in because there was so many... Because some of the roster were there as well. Candice is just on the...
protect the wrestlers
She's
from the
just-
fans.
She's just on the front apron going like, yeah, you did it. And she just let go with both hands. And I thought, if the crowd just surges forward, she's going to go flying off the apron, but they didn't. So it's all right.
Lovely.
Yeah.
What a great week it's been for wrestling.
Yes.
Wow.
Anything else? Oh, I want to progress. Christ.
Oh, yes, how was that?
Progress Sheffield, in brief. It was nice. Sheffield, first time going there. First thing you see when you step on the train station, beautiful water feature. It was a lovely sunny day. It was cold as balls, but I like Sheffield because the architecture is crazy in the main bit.
Okay.
And it was sold out. It was a great show. Sucks for the London people because apparently it's been hit and miss with Progress. I've not seen every show. All the northern shows have been mint. So, ha ha ha, London. And Cara Noir beat Ilya Dragunov 2 out of 3 falls.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Sorry. Well, no, I didn't expect that. That's all.
Thatcher in his normal gear because his clothes got twacked along with the NXT UK title. That Waller claims that he's had Nick because he didn't want to wrestle Joe Coffey at TakeOver. You heard it here first.
Yeah, sticking to that one.
That's right. Actually, even worse, I shouted, he wrestled Cassius Ohno, and I went, well, Cassius Ohno blatantly stole it. He's taken everything else from British wrestling. Then people went, ooh, and I went, oh, that's not the reaction I wanted. And Eddie Dennis retained the Progress title against David Starr, which is that's surprising because that's the only feud they have. And then everyone's been like, wait, was that David Starr's last appearance? Because he went, I'll miss you to the crowd. David Starr, a good liar. But yeah, David Starr's left Progress. I have no idea what they're going to do with the main event scene. So
It's unboxing next, isn't it?
it is. I will also
So-
be there.
Are you going to unboxing?
Yes.
Oh, that'll be fun, won't
Number
it?
100, Smallman's Farewell.
My
So I
favorite.
might try and burn the arena down the way out. He won't. I'm sorry, Jim.
My favorite
Please come to the
unboxing
show.
moment was when they reunited the leaders of the new school.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Those figures
Marty
were-
had a match, and
Yeah.
he came out, and everyone's like, "Who's his partner?" And he had a production crate with him, and he opened it, and Zach came out looking cool as out, just like, "All right, everyone."
Came out the box, happy birthday. I remember when Madman Manson made his return to wrestling after 5 years, 5 long years, because wrestling's never been the same without him.
I remember.
No pop
when-
there.
no, I don't know.
Yeah, I really didn't know him. I'm
Did we
sorry.
mention going to North last time? On the
And
pod?
North Wrestling, as seen on Sky Sports.
Yes, well done to North and all the
That's
folks
right.
there.
And what a lovely 8-man... I've said lovely loads in this part, I don't care.
Why
It
weren't
was
you
a
on that
lovely
little
8-man.
thing? Why weren't you on that thing?
Because I was helping my mate with front of house.
Oh, fair enough.
Also, they're like, let's look at all the good people. Like the wrestlers. But apparently Chop, backstage fame, is the wrestlers love him now.
What is
because
Chop
they're
throw?
asking
He's
him,
like the
some,
production guy.
Yeah. So they're getting some sound bites from all the guys. And he goes to Chop, and it's like, ew, wrestlers are all prima donnas backstage. And all the wrestlers like, great, can't wait to see you next time, mate.
I saw the point. I saw the point he was trying to make. He goes like, "There's just so many egos and that all together, and you've just got to try and manage everything, and everyone's got their own ideas and their own angles and that." And it's true in a way, but the way it's cut makes it sound like he's going like wrestlers a dickhead.
Yeah, really. It's like at the exact moment, he's like, I wouldn't say they're all bastards, but so that was nice. Wrestling's great.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
Now it's time to have a look in the mailbag.
Yes.
Yay. Number 1. Ahoy hoy, diddlers.
Ahoy, hoy.
I love people just saying diddlers. To get in the spirit of the upcoming Royal Rumble, I went back to rewatch some of the Rumble matches from the mid-90s, and I picked on something interesting. It seemed like at this time Vince was more willing to bring in wrestlers completely outside of the WWF to compete in the Rumble. Wrestlers like Mil Mascaras. Oh, it says 97 here. And I actually thought it meant Mil Mascaras was 97 years old when he appeared in the Rumble. It's very believable. Tenru, 93, 94.
That's probably true.
And the squad team, 96. Their arse weighed 96 kilograms. Are all examples of guys coming in specifically for the Rumble and never coming back on a full-time status. Well, I'll leave that alone. While these entries may seem strange nowadays, I personally like the idea of bringing 1 or 2 random wrestlers outside the WWE/NXT bubble each year to add to the numbers. I think it really adds to the unexpected nature of the match and makes the event seem even larger than life when even wrestlers outside the WWE want to take part in it. What do you guys think? Sincerely, Jonathan Rees. Oh, it's not a pun name.
Hey.
Pause then. That's an interesting question. I think it's easily explained that WWF needed help from outside talent to have 30 respectable guys in the Rumble and also a full card.
Yeah.
And that's why they had Mil Mascaras appear. Oh, it was Texas, wasn't it, for Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels.
So had a bunch of
San
Lucha
Antonio
Libre dudes.
Dome.
Yes. And then Mil Mascaras eliminated himself.
He jumped over the rope, didn't
That's right. And Tenru was there 93, 94 because they had a working relationship with the WAR promotion. And I have no idea why the squad team were in 96 because they made one appearance on Raw afterwards. And do you remember them, the squad team?
Mm-hmm.
The enormous bastards. And immediately in their first appearance in a non-Rumble thing, Bulldog immediately just slams one of them. It's always a good sign. So what do you guys think? Should we have outside companies, or do you think WWE owns them all anyway?
You get that effect anyway just by the sheer amount of wrestlers they own and the sheer amount of wrestlers they don't use. Oh, he's actually signed, is he? Didn't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it though.
I'd like to see it. I think it's interesting that WWF are like the almost like the exception. It's almost like every other promotion does that. They'll get in people from outside because they don't have like exclusivity and stuff. So, like when Mercedes Martinez appeared in the AEW women's one, for example.
Yeah.
But then she hasn't appeared for them since. She was just like a one-off, it seemed. And we did it in WCW. We had like Spud, who wasn't a regular part of the roster, and Shaw Samuels and stuff, and Adam Pacitti. So yeah, I like it because it. I mean, I remember Spud getting a huge pop. We'd never booked him before, and everyone was like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And now he's.
Were you like, wow, people know who he is?
No, I know he was a massive deal in British wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good.
But
He was buzzing about it. I was there. Saw his reaction live.
was he?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice man. I wish they'd give him something better to do.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, we didn't speak about that. Apparently he's going to be Corbin's manager.
Oh,
Last week, Big Dave was like at live event. Sorry, they've been having Drake Maverick be Corbin's manager. What's the link there?
They're going to be able to do their own Royal Rumble with just Baron Corbin associates. Make just Incredibles Menagerie in 98. So they do it. Well, again, NXT UK guys like Pete Dunne, whatever, or was it Andrade last year or this year?
it was 2 years ago. I think
2 years ago.
Andrade and Cole
Yeah,
were both in. Yeah,
I think that was the appeal there. So
Pete
WWE
Dunne
wants
was this year.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
that's right.
and
I'm getting too
Ripley, I
mixed up.
think, as well in the women's one.
That's right. Yeah, I think that is what they have nowadays because they have control of them. Because if not, they might have, the KFC wrestlers making a mockery of themselves. Here he comes. I don't know. The guy with no legs from Joey Janela's Spring Break. He just comes in with a sign that says, "Do drugs, kids." It's like, oh, no. Anyway. to my dearest diddlers and doddlers.
What's a doddler?
Nice.
It's 10 diddlers.
Ken Dodd.
That's a great answer, actually.
Thank you. Ken Dodd.
Ken Dodd.
All right.
No.
Rest in peace, Ken Dodd.
Yeah.
What's a
Do we wanna
doddler?
do
A
we-
fan of Ken Dodd? I'm not saying Ken Dodd's a diddler.
Oh,
Does sound like...
no.
Let's cut that bit out like Chop on Sky Sport. Greetings from Newcastle, Australia.
Oh.
We're not called Geordies over here. We're called What?
Novocastrians.
Novocastrians, as I was
Oh,
told.
that's also a term for someone from Newcastle. It's like
Novocastrians?
yeah, it's the Latin word for Newcastle, I think.
I've never heard that before.
You know how the bloody
What a great email this
What
is.
have the Romans ever done for... Anyway.
We also call it Newy, because we do that to every word over
Got a
here.
bloody newie.
Guy in Newey, mate?
Have some pingus.
Oh, yeah,
Our
I was in
football-
Newey. Sorry.
Sorry. I've got a proper Captain
Got
Kim
down
on
a toad.
Gonna drink some Newey brain ale, mate.
Down a bloody biggie market.
this. Where's the map?
Throw a bloody Sevaloy dip on the Barbie, mate.
So, our football team also sucks. And we also have some
No,
similarly named...
as a Sunderland fan, I've got to say that Steve Bruce has done wonders for Newcastle, and he's not getting the credit he deserves just because he's not Rafa Benitez. It's unfair on Steve.
He is getting credit now.
I knew that
Is
would
he?
do that.
The tide has turned.
We also have some similarly named surrounding suburbs, e.g. Gateshead.
That blew me away.
There's a Gateshead.
There's a
in
Gateshead in Australia.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not a
Whoa.
coincidence. That is not.
Got a
A coincidence.
bloody Gateshead.
Has anyone here ever
Yeah,
been?
Sunderland.
Has anyone here
Oh,
ever
Sunderland.
been to or know anyone from Newcastle under Lyme? Because England has two
No.
Newcastles,
No.
and I've never heard of anyone to come out. I think it's made up.
Yeah.
I think the
Is
south.
it near like Stoke or somewhere?
Yeah, I think so.
It's the northwest.
Oh, is it northwest?
Is it northwest?
Oh, I thought it was like Midlands
I thought,
west.
yeah, I thought it was down that way. Who knows?
Why am I acting like I'm about Newcastle on the line?
Newcastle under Lyme. I think that the rest of the country are just jealous they didn't have one, and they were like, "Well, you want a Newcastle?"
I'm just going to the roster and say
It is like
Newcastle
a
on the
very-
line people are from a bunch of dodgers.
It's like what a kid would do. Like, oh, you're Newcastle upon Tyne, are you? Well, I'm Newcastle under Lyme.
Yeah.
It's like the Newcastle Northumbria feud, isn't it?
Is that a
Rather be
feud, is it?
upon time than a... Our
Yeah,
football team also
God.
sucks, and we have some somebody named surrounding suburbs. Did you get it? Watching a recent news video where Pacitti realised that Muppet is a combination of marionette and puppet, and found that brilliant. I genuinely thought it was the mop and puppet thing from Simpsons, but okay, he's a marionette and puppet. All right. I also have been listening to the podcast of your sister channel, Triple Jump, along with their post-name redacted podcast Vidiots, where some of the lads also didn't realise... Okay, this goes on for a bit. This leads me to my question.
What didn't they realise?
It says
doesn't say.
I just realised something.
Oh,
I'm glad you typed that,
He's
mate.
basically saying like, oh, so I learned this about. Here's some stuff about Newcastle, Australia. Also, Pacitti didn't realise this thing, and also Triple Jump didn't. There's a narrative thread here. There's a thread. He's doing it.
It's a thread. Stay tuned for next week when we come to the conclusion.
bloody thread.
This leads me to my question. What thing or things have you learnt this year that is commonly known by almost everyone, but you didn't know?
Right.
Me, this is the person, I learned that the dial on the toaster is not the intensity of the cooking, but the time in the toast. Are you kidding me? Look, I'm not one to like pick on people, but I also only learned this year that reindeer are real, not... I'm reading this. Not magical like Santa or unicorns. I'm 29 years old. Love your Newcastle brother. Jack Oliver, I'm back.
Hey,
It says I'm back. I'm there. Again, I don't want to like laugh at
Jack
people not
Oliver.
knowing stuff.
Jack all over my back.
Jack Oliver, my back.
Jack all over my back. Jack all over my
I
back.
never wouldn't have got that one unless you explained it and done the action, but thank you.
Oh, did it? Oh,
Jack Oliver, my back. I can't even say it. Anyway, my point is, I'm sure it says on most toasters time, not
No, it
intensity.
just has the dial with numbers, doesn't it?
But it takes longer if you put the number higher.
yeah.
It would do that for
But
like
that's what
up on the
happens with
intensity,
time.
wouldn't it?
Maybe he just sets it and he thinks I'm going intensity 4. That's pretty crispy. Then he goes away and forgets about it and comes back and then he's like, oh, it was intensity 4 because it's more burnt.
Reindeer are real. Okay, what a thing. I'll probably think of something, but what have you learned this
I've got
year?
one from recently.
Go on.
The lyrics to the Grinch, you're a mean one, Mr.
Mr.
Grinch.
Grinch.
Yeah.
You really are a heel,
No.
is the second line. The word heel being used outside of wrestling, I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh.
Is it a ye olde term?
Maybe.
I didn't know that, but I do now.
I like that.
There you go.
That's a good one.
That's good. Like rogue or knave. Yeah.
That makes you sound almost clever. I know my one's going to be horrible when I think of it. Go on, Jack. There's some
I haven't got one from this year, but one that in recent memory at least. I don't think it was this year though. In boxing, when they say seconds out, round whatever, I thought it meant your time's nearly up, get ready, round 2 is about to begin, but it actually means seconds out, like the seconds the cornermen, the cutmen get out.
That took me a while to realise
Yeah,
as well.
that's mine.
Yeah, set the second. Right.
It doesn't it just sound like they're saying
seconds
like,
out.
Yeah. Do you-
Seconds have run out.
3, 2, 1. Right,
Yeah.
seconds
Do you know
out.
chocks
Sling your
away?
hook.
Chocks away.
Yeah. Chocks. Do you know
Chocks
that one?
away!
Yeah, it's not just like a cry that people do when they're about to fly. The chocks are
What holds the ship on the shore?
blocks that hold the. Oh, I thought it was a plane.
I don't know.
That hold the wheels of the plane in place or something.
Oh.
Something like that.
Okay, that's
So
good.
take the chocks away. We're about to lift off.
Here's one I didn't get because
Maybe
whenever-
maybe that thing's playing. I don't know.
No, that's actually good. This is actually a nice podcast. Sometimes. Take all the bad bits, it's great. The one I realised, it wasn't like I remembered it and realised as an adult, I remembered not getting it as a kid. When you'd hear, I don't know, the king is dead, and they go, long live the king. Well, because it's not made clear that they're different people, I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, what are you on about? The king is dead, long live. I'm like, it's a bit late for that, isn't it? They mean the new one.
Yeah.
So really you go, the king is dead, long live the queen.
Yeah.
Like, if they had the names, it'd be a lot easier, but because it's such an old expression.
That one makes sense.
Yeah.
I like this question.
If you're reading that, they're going, what?
Could be like his memory live on for a long time.
Yeah, could
Long
be.
live
Oh,
the king.
that might be, yeah, that's a good way of saying that.
I
I'm
like
looking at
this.
my
It's
house
a good
now
question.
and my mental picture, like, what have I just realised? I'll tell you one that gets around everything on Facebook, and now is the year for it, and I'll bitch about this in the Cultaholic SmackDown thing. I still see grown people who are longer than 29 years old going, I've watched Home Alone every year of my life, and I've only just realised Joe Pesci plays the policeman at the start. And there's always people going, I never realised that either. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, my girlfriend was like, "Why's the robber playing a policeman?" I was like, "Because he's scoping out the house."
The actor for that role didn't show up that day. And he went, Joe, can you just...
Tell you what, Sean Ross Sapp annoyed me this week.
Oh, God.
He's annoyed me. He put on Twitter without any warning the scenes, I think it was, in the Home Alone, when the
I know what you're about to... Yeah.
shot in a gym, not an actual house.
Whoa.
The magic gone.
Kayfabe.
It's like finding out the kids from Purely Belter. The entire plot is about two kids who love Newcastle United.
Yeah, they want to see.
They love it more than they love Oxygen. And you know, the actors in real life, do you know which team they supported? Sunderland.
Did they?
They were shooting.
The big lad does sound a bit macking though, doesn't he?
That's also disappointing from a Sunderland fan's point of view. How can you bring yourself to pretend?
I know.
But that's bad, that. Like,
Gutless.
Yeah.
Soulless.
do you think they have to, wear masks out in public?
I remember in primary school there was a lad in my year who got in trouble a bit. He was a bit of a rough lad, but he had a good heart, right? He was a nice lad.
Okay.
Lifelong Sunderland fan. I've seen him many years later at the match. He's always sat in that same seat, season ticket and stuff. And he forgot his kit for PE once. And the only thing in Lost Property Box was a Newcastle shirt. And he really obviously did not want to wear it. And the teacher acted as if he was being unreasonable. By just put on the shirt, man. It doesn't mean anything. The teacher obviously wasn't a football fan.
Yeah.
And I remember, weirdly sympathising with him in a way. And I was a proper, little swat at primary school. I was like, the teacher's always right. But this was the first time I remember being like, no, the teacher's wrong there. I can't imagine doing that. Yeah. Not on. Sorry, I've taken this a bit off the rails.
Yeah, no,
there.
but sorry, we get a bit invested in it.
But I was with you, Dale. Don't worry, mate.
Also, if you love that fun fact about Home Alone, did you know in Jumanji, the actor who plays the kid's dad also plays the hunter?
Yes.
Yeah.
And in The Wizard of Oz, all the adults at the end when she wakes up are all the characters she's met along the way. Is that obvious? All right. Okay,
I'm explaining stuff that the people
And
making
in
these films are like, people didn't get that.
And in The Sixth Sense, he was dead.
There is no Kane in Citizen Kane. Hello, diddlers. Christmas is upon us, and that means children around the world will be performing in their school nativity.
Yes.
Vince, being the crazy old man that he is, wants his superstars to perform. Where's this going? To perform the nativity. Which wrestler would play who?
Oh.
Bonus points if you do separate nativities for Raw, SmackDown. We're not getting next.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. You guys keep me sane while I get on with work. It says Patrick, then in brackets, Name Explain on YouTube.
Oh yeah, check out his channel. Yeah, Name Explain.
He didn't put that in the email, by the way. I put that just to say.
Okay, right.
He didn't. Oh, I'm Patrick from Name Explain. No, he's...
Yeah.
Hey, Patrick, I don't care about your podcast. Plug me.
In fairness, his YouTube channel would relate to the last question because
Yeah.
it tells you stuff that you don't know about different words and city names and
Worth a
stuff.
subscribe, I'd say.
Okay. It's pretty interesting. Name Explain on YouTube.
Nativity.
So you got
Alright,
what character?
so-
You got the three wise men. New Day.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
There you
Yeah, that's a
go.
good start.
That's a very good start.
Shepherds.
Um,
Go off the top of my head here.
oh, Harper's not there anymore. I was going to say the Bludgeon Brothers.
Bushwhackers.
Corbin.
He's a king.
He's good at rounding in sheep, isn't he?
Yes, that's true.
That's what a shepherd does. I don't know. The innkeeper.
Okay, no, yeah,
It's
all right.
got to be Lashley and Lana have got to be Mary and Joseph.
And Rusev is the baby Jesus.
yeah.
And they go, and we will call it this date Rusev Day. And the
Story of Rusev
the
Day.
falling star that they find it can be Cedric Alexander. Sorry.
What else you got?
You got the angel and various other supplementary angels some nativities have.
Who's like the golden can do no wrong?
Roman Reigns.
Orange Cassidy.
Reigns.
Orange Cassidy.
Doesn't work for the E.
Yeah, it's WWE.
Oh God, sorry.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, Orange Cassidy. I know we brought you in here for nothing.
What other roles are there to fill?
There's
Donkey?
not a lot.
The donkey,
The innkeeper.
the innkeeper.
The bastard.
There's no room here, Bonnie La.
He'd be good at that.
Can
like.
give birth in the stable. What?
No, it'd be like IRS or someone, wouldn't it? Someone stingy.
Have you paid the stable tax?
Yeah.
Christ.
Lana and Lashley just necking on. He's like, what? I did not understand.
That's what
You are rutting like animals. You can go in the stable.
Rusev is the baby Jesus. Genius, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's probably the highlight of this. Yeah.
With beard.
All I can imagine
Yes.
is just they've cut a hole in the bottom of the manger and his face faces through it, and there's just a doll and his head's poking through, like, yes, hello.
I am the baby Jesus.
Yeah. With his full facial hair,
You
obviously.
have to pay him $100 to do it on Cameo.
Worth every penny, I'd
Yeah.
say.
And that...
Any more roles?
Is there a narrator, or is that just no?
Lana for the narrator as well.
Mary and the narrator, double duty.
We all
Just
like that.
her badly explaining the nativity and just leave her out there to do it for half an
We
hour
see
would
this
be quite good.
basic barn.
Plain English. This is the story of Jesus.
Have you? What did you remember? I was just going to ask to round it off. Do you remember what you played in the nativity first time?
No, I remember having
Oh.
a tea towel on my head. But I remember a year later, I had to play a Roman soldier. What story was that in the
Was that the crucifixion?
Yeah, I was going to say, there's
Bloody
another
hell.
important thing
But-
the Romans did with Jesus.
I had the piss taken out of me for months because I had to wear one of the girls' skirts.
Oh.
Well, I mean, the
To
Roman...
be like a tunic.
gear.
Is it a tunic? All these words have gone
It's not
from
a
my
tunic, is
But
it?
to make
It's,
it look like one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, it's a soldier? Then it's called...
Hot
But I was a
light.
Roman soldier. I had to wear
there
a
we
girl's,
go.
I had to wear a girl's skirt and sandals and have a sword and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's a humiliating role to put a very young boy through.
Because I was butch. Yeah.
It had no
Oh.
effect on you whatsoever. I
That
played...
explains everything.
I played the chimes with a musical interlude.
You were like, you had them.
Yeah, and I was doing... Oh, I forgot what was memory. So we're playing it, and then we have to, like, sort off the rest of the stage because we're not a tree or a Jesus. So I'm there, and I'm just, whatever. There's no light here because it's all on the stage because it's not, it's not Steven Spielberg's nativity. So I'm there, and I don't know how, but I end up just bumping into a pyramid of chairs that just stacked up to me out the way.
You took a sick bump.
And on this day, we bump, and they all crashed down. And I was like, and I just went like that, like, oh god. And the
that-
people with the camcorders like that, like.
And that had no effect on you whatsoever, it turns
And
out.
I
as
went,
well.
wow, seeing things mess up, is
Did a
amazing.
parent go, Botchamania?
Oh, God.
Well, those were 3 questions that we just read. If you have any more, please send them to Punnett Ross.
Mailbag at cultaholic.com. But bear in mind, we will not be sat here until the first week of 2020. So don't ask questions that are to do with the end of 2019.
Yes.
You know what I mean. Timestamp your questions for 2 weeks' time.
Recess, 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 recess.
Reese's Pieces. There's not enough chocolate this Christmas there. Hello, hello. Time for a festive Reese's Pieces. Choose from your favorite from these categories. Last Christmas or All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Last Christmas.
God.
Last Christmas.
I'm very sorry to all the retail workers out there, by the way.
Mariah can burn in hell. I hate that song me so much.
I'm going to do All I Want for Christmas because it's upbeat at least. There's like, last Christmas, like,
It's a sad
something
song.
bad happened to me and I never got over it.
Oh,
Hey, George looked fantastic in that video.
He did.
Like a god.
yeah, he did.
An actual god.
Which one?
All of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fairy Tale of New York or Driving Home for Christmas?
Fairy Tale New York.
Fairy Tale, but I'll also really like Driving Home for Christmas.
Also, the live performance from this year. Adam found it. If go on, I don't know what it's called on YouTube. I don't know.
It's called The Late Late Show because it's an island. Not the
Oh,
Late. Is that
yeah.
James Corden? No, wait, is that James Corden?
No. Late Late Show was
Is
the
it
one
the
with,
Irish one?
Yeah.
Right.
My mum used to watch
Good.
It was
God.
that one.
Adam found it on YouTube.
Oh, is
from
it
like,
live
from
with-
like a week ago, maybe now at this time?
So Shane McGowan's not very good anymore, right? He was never the best vocalist, was he? But he's pretty
Right.
bad. But it's not him. What's she called?
It's basically Marge off Benidorm. They found.
She's some like legendary Irish folk singer woman.
She
But
doesn't know the words. She's out of time. It's.
Oh.
I think Adam shared it on our thingy, and he's like, "This will get you in the Christmas spirit." It's like,
bars, rivers of gold, wind rushes through you. It's not quite as aggressive as that, but she doesn't know what's going on.
it's terrible, but in the best way.
The only line that she
'Cause I've
nails
got,
is
like,
the controversial.
But it's those two sat there. Not, I don't know if they are giving it the role. I don't want to say that, but they're not doing a very good job. But they're surrounded by the biggest, most impressive band. So it's got all the bells and whistles, and those two being rubbish in the middle. It's just
It's so good.
Did you ever see the thing that would always appear on Shooting Stars? The baby, baby.
Yeah.
club singer.
That's on YouTube. God, it's even worse than you think it's going to be. Because he's belting it like it's, like he's on a Vita. Baby, I do. Elf or the Grinch?
Oh, Elf.
I've never seen Elf, so I'm gonna have to go for the Grinch by default.
Yeah, what Jack said.
And
Never seen Elf?
No.
Just never got around to watching.
And the little lass is now the singer in The Pretty Reckless from The Grinch.
Oh, the main.
Cindy Lou Who. She's Taylor Momsen from The Pretty Reckless. Did you
Oh.
know that? That's something you've learned for that question before.
It's like how the lad from Muppet Treasure Island became a comedian on Channel 4.
Aye.
His name.
Did,
Celeb Stories, what it was called.
Yeah, I've forgotten his
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah. He disappeared after that, didn't he? No, I think about it.
Didn't
Oh,
I-
what? Kevin Bishop?
Yeah, Kevin
Was
Bishop.
it?
Yeah,
Is that him?
I think it's him.
Is it Kevin Bishop? The one who does like
In- like
Gary
Tre-
Barlow and that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
right.
him. Hi. Yeah.
And the
more you know.
butcher is also a singer in that band.
A guitarist.
Guitarist. Bollocks.
Love Actually. No, straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Muppets
There we
Christmas
go.
Carol.
That's
Christmas Carol.
Okay, come on. Celebrations, Heroes, Quality Street, or Roses?
Your last two can piss off.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying straight away.
Whoa.
Celebrations. Because bounties get hard times. They do.
Whoa.
Bad press the bounties get.
I agree
They're
with that.
not that bad.
I agree, but Milky Way can go to hell. Go on, Jack.
I like a Milky Way.
For me, it's down to Roses can get in the bin, but I'm all right with Quality Street. I'm gonna go for. I'll go for Celebrations as well, but it's a reluctant one. Since they took out Galaxy Truffles,
They don't do them anymore.
Twix instead.
That's not a. How dare they say that's a decent.
I know.
That's when the Asda bloke comes in and goes, "Oh, been some substitutions." Nah, shove your Twixes up your ass. I'm gonna say Roses smell like poo poo, so I'm gonna go Quality Street. Just represent all the nanas out there.
Fair enough.
Speaking of nanas, mulled wine or eggnog?
I honestly couldn't tell you what either tastes like. I don't remember last time I had it.
Mulled wine's warm wine.
Warm wine.
I don't like warm
I saw an advert in the Newcastle Christmas market, which is a travesty, by the way.
Oh.
Unbelievably bad. You been round?
Yeah, some of them.
Crap in it.
This year?
Anything
Yeah.
specific or
Just all of it, just underwhelming. What with pointless crap.
Well, I don't mind it, but what I'll tell you, I don't care how good it was 5-star Christmas market. Having it at Northumberland Street at the busiest time of year,
Inconvenient.
it's chock-a-block.
Yeah.
Have it like near monuments, fine, but having the main busiest street on Newcastle at this time of year, and you have to like squeeze past people. These people time fancy cheeses. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
What was I going to say? But I saw an advert for mulled gin, and the prospect of that blew my mind.
Is that just gone off gin?
I don't know. It just sounded wrong, didn't it?
Buy the radiator gin. Anyway,
I don't mulled wine. I don't know.
Mulled wine, but I've never tried eggnog.
Oh, I'm going with eggnog. Why? Because it's not mulled wine. Favorite Christmas dinner component?
Oh,
What do you
right.
mean? Bit of Christmas dinner, I assume that means.
I assume like turkey.
On the plate
or,
at Christmas.
Yeah, which bit of it?
Right. Ooh.
Oh, it's an open-ended one.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
controversial,
that's
right?
actually one. Oh, go on.
Parsnips.
No!
Oh, that is controversial. That's the most
like it.
controversial thing you've ever
Yeah.
done.
I
and
don't
said.
know, but there's something about a Christmas parsnip that is unbelievable. You know, you can take your turkey, because my Christmas dinner is a bit different because my mum buys all of the meats.
Oh.
The turkey's there, but it's
Right.
there because it has to be. It's Christmas, you know. But you have your honey glazed gammons and your beefs and your porks. And
Whoa.
she gets this 3-meat one, which has got the 3 birds in with like stuffing in the middle, which is, it's nice.
Oh,
yeah.
is it the bird and the bird and the bird?
bird, the bird, and the bird, and then
Oh.
the stuffing in the middle of that.
That's like
So
some
how is
epic
the?
mealtime.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how is the one the smaller bird?
I don't know.
Smallest bird. Is
Is
it
it
all the juices go? And do
I've got
something,
no
change it?
idea.
Oh,
It's all. I don't know. I couldn't even tell what birds they are. I just know there's 3 birds: chicken, duck.
Goose.
What's a little tiny one?
swallow.
Duck.
Swallow. Is that a thing people eat? I don't know.
Partridge.
But a Christmas parsnip, delightful. And a stuffing ball.
Hey.
You just wanted to say
No.
that.
No, I didn't. Stuffing
My-
ball.
The little
Nice.
giggle you did after that.
My mum laughs at that
adorable.
every year.
Really?
She's in her 50s now.
They're
Bless her.
nice, aren't they?
Well, just
Um,
goes,
Stuffing balls, anyone? Ha, stuffing balls. Right, mother. How am I?
oh, that's adorable. Is that your favourite component?
No, for me, I like turkey. I think it's a bad rap, but off you two from last week. But pigs and blankets.
Oh, it's a good choice. Easy. Don't even need to think about this. Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, really? I thought you were gonna go roasty. Oh,
You can have roasties with other things, but a proper baby's head. There we go. Yeah. Yorkshire pudding with.
We should have had some
great
context.
swimming.
yeah.
In Yorkshire, how they measure Yorkshire pudding sizes. They
That's
get a
right.
baby and they just
Come here, ye.
dip it in the batter.
Eh. And if
that's
it's not
Yorkshire.
that size, it's not a proper Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. And if the baby survives, it grows to be big and strong.
Yes, like in the film 300. That's right. Please tell your parents that over Christmas dinner. I'm sure they'll be very impressed. Building a snowman or snowball fight?
Building a snowman because snowball fights hurt.
It depends if I'm on form that day. Because I hate snow, right? I think it's
Okay.
overrated. Yes, it looks pretty, but it's, your hands are coming and you, it's
I've had that though. Like when you're growing of age, you need to get places. It's just an inconvenience, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's not fun anymore.
Nah.
Oh, it is. As I found out, and I'm going, all right, I'll drive on the road. Oh, what's such a lovely white day. I can't see any of the road markings. So let's just roll a die and see if I get this one right.
I do like driving in the snow though. Pop a quick handy. Sounded weird, didn't it? Do a handbrake turn in the snow.
Guess what's getting cut and put on Twitter? So snowman or snowball fight?
If I'm feeling evasive and quick on my feet that day, then snowball fight. If I'm not, just making a snowman. Whatever gets me least snow covered, right? There you go.
They usually wake up and go, right, I feel
Feel quick
for
today.
snowball.
Do you know, I used to
Feel up-
hate the walk home from school when it was a snow day. You'd just be bombs everywhere.
yeah,
wouldn't there?
yeah,
Just,
right, yeah.
Knobheads from like 50 yards behind you, chucking them at you.
Yeah.
Those kids.
It's like a war zone.
Yeah, I'm going to say snowball fight.
All right.
It's coming last time I built a snowman.
Okay.
Used to do a good one back in the day. 3-ball, 3-tier.
Oh, you had rules? Oh, no rules with us.
Oh, you got to do a 3-ball snowman.
Dude, right, I thought you meant like snowball fight. Sorry.
Oh, no.
3 balls only.
Yeah.
Then you're out.
3, 2, 1, you know. But
Take it in turns.
that was, it was really hectic at school because all the little ones would do it. And all the big kids, like, oh, like some of these, like, army of lemons, like, kids. Don't
Don't forget, we had this one guy from South Africa who wore shorts all year round at school.
Wow.
No matter the weather. And there was one year, and it was a snow day, and we had the school field we're allowed to go on the school field.
Yeah.
Unprecedented scenes. And this guy got chased, because he was wearing shorts, and he got chased round, and his legs got scrubbied. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Oh my God. I feel sorry for that unnamed South African boy.
R.I.P. Unnamed South African boy.
And he grew up to be Angelica.
Tinsel or... And he doesn't wear shorts. Tinsel or baubles.
He covers all his
Yeah.
flesh. Oh, God. It
Never
wasn't.
again, he said.
He could have grown up to be the legless man from AEW last His
Yeah.
legs got scrubbied that day. Christ.
Moving on.
Disappeared.
Tinsel or baubles.
Baubles. Tinsel's tacky, isn't it?
Tinsel. I like a bit of tinsel.
Yeah, I like a bit of
I have
tinsel.
Christmas beads on the tree. get it in the bin, tinsel.
What, you don't want to like put a bit of tinsel around you, pretend you're Hulk Hogan, say something racist? No? All right. Hey, everyone themselves. Christmas jumper or Santa hat?
Jumper.
I don't like Christmas jumpers. Santa hat.
Do you not like it? Oh, Cole, you love hats, don't you?
No, it's more that I hate Christmas jumpers.
Even the
They
cool
make
ones?
you look. You know the camera adds £10. Christmas jumpers are about £40.
Yeah,
You
but
look like a
the
box.
jumpers, they're supposed to be thick.
Just get fat. Just get fat all year round, and you have that issue. It's fine.
Yeah. Eat the 3 birds in one or whatever. Dasher or dancer?
Dancer.
Dancer.
Mohammed Salah, you dancer. What a line on commentary that was.
Dancer, because Dash didn't fall over.
Oh, yeah, beauty.
Wait, I messed that up completely. Prancer or Vixen?
Vixen.
Yeah, Vixen.
Whoa. Prancer. Comet or Cupid?
Cupid.
Comet. I like the sails.
I was going to say that.
Do they have characteristics? I don't know anything
I don't
about these
know.
men.
Yeah, they're all gets apart from
Some of them
Rudolph.
are some of them not women.
Are they?
I thought 2 of them were meant to be Rudolph's parents.
Mate, half the
I don't know.
half the viewership just figured out that these
I
are real
thought-
things.
I thought Donna and Blitzen were Rudolph's parents because they've all got German names, but I don't know. Maybe not.
That's a good way of thinking
Thank
of that,
you, yeah,
actually.
cheers.
Yeah. Shame it's not right.
Donna's not a kebab, it means thunder in German.
Oh. Thunder kebab.
Thunder and lightning.
Can I
Donna
have a
and Blitzen.
thunder kebab?
No.
I like that. I don't like
that's
doner
not what I
kebab, but I love.
Gave me a new appreciation for a doner kebab. Who want can I have a thunder kebab, please?
Oh, we are. The white sauce. Donna or Blitzen?
Blitzen.
Donna.
Donna.
I'm picking Thunder. Rudolph or Mojo Rawley?
Rudolph.
Yeah, no, Mojo for Pachiti's sake.
What does that mean? The tag team on SmackDown?
Rudolph and.
Oh,
Oh,
Mojo.
yeah.
Mojo
you.
Rawley.
Oh, in that case, yeah, Mojo Rawley, if that's it. Christmas Day or Boxing Day?
Christmas Day.
Boxing Day, it's more chilled. Like, but you've got no responsibility on Boxing Day.
I just literally, I don't cook anything. Me, I just sit there and eat and then drink some stuff and then go to bed. That's my Christmas Day.
Fair enough. Is that also the same on your Boxing Day though?
Pretty much, yeah.
I prefer Boxing Day because there's less hassle. If Christmas isn't at your house, you got to go somewhere else.
I know, because some people prefer a cold Christmas dinner, don't they, rather than the hot version, the live version.
Yeah, and those are serial killers, Ross.
Some prefer the leftovers the day after.
I like the cold
So
turkey
H.A.
sandwich.
Holmes prefers a cold dinner.
Do your
great.
families cook the meat into a curry or whatever? Some Tories
No,
do?
we have those. Oh,
Everyone's a Tory now.
No.
It's those. It's the turkey sandwiches my mum makes. We have been on until March of next year, where I wonder how she made them so nice. And I figured out because she puts like half a packet of butter. Another rounds. I was like, oh, these are so nice. I'm gonna go. Oh, right.
Is that with the leftover stuffing in as well?
Yes.
Delightful.
And there's
Can't wait
not
for
like
Boxing Day. You know what? I was gonna say Christmas Day because there'll be a Harry Potter film on, and that will always send my parents to sleep like that. Like hypnotists can't send people to sleep as quickly as the Chamber of. So and then I get some peace and play, Nintendo Switch. Christmas or New Year's Day? Actually, what it means.
Oh, day.
like as in I guess the
As a
celebration.
celebration.
New Year's.
New Year's as well. It's best.
I think New Year's is a bit more, as you said, relaxed because you don't really put on a show. You're just getting bladdered and partying.
It's a bit hectic though. Like if you've got somewhere to go, you staying in that year. What do? You got to sort your plans out first. I haven't sorted my plans out. I'm screwed.
For New Year's,
Uh,
just kind of just follow your nose.
yeah, true.
I think I'm doing
Fi-
Quayside fireworks for the first time this year, mate. A proper adult one.
I've never done that.
Oh,
And the excitement is palpable. Cheers, lads. And that is from Vietnamese Kevin.
Ah, fair enough.
All right, cool. Is that something dirty? I don't know. If it is, let me know.
Sounds like something off Urban Dictionary.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? What have I just said?
sound like someone
We're a
from
big
Vietnam.
fan of Vietnamese
It might be.
Kevin.
It
Let's
might
double
be.
down.
Might just be a man from Vietnam.
Called Kevin. Might be.
It might be, but
Yeah.
nothing on the show is as innocent as that. So, wow, those are some amazing Reese's Pieces. Thank you very much. If you have any to send us, if you're Vietnamese or Kevinese or whatever you are, please send them to Pointer Jack.
Mailbag at cultaholic.com.
It's Cultaholics.
Go on, we'll all do it.
Wow. What a great podcast.
That was adorable.
Oh,
Wow, what a great podcast.
Podcast.
sound like Steve Bruce. Well, you know. Great,
Well, he's
first off.
had an injury and
That's very
I do like listening. He's nice and easy to listen to, Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
Also looks like the old woman off Home Alone as well, doesn't he? The pigeon woman.
Yes, I've noticed that once or twice.
She looks like Piers Morgan.
She
People
does
pointed
as
out
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So Steve Bruce looks like Piers Morgan vicariously.
No, if they had a child. If him and the
Oh,
pigeon
God.
lady had a child, it would be Piers Morgan.
Did you know that she plays the exact same character throughout that film? Big question. What is your favourite wrestling moment of 2019? Oh, there's been plenty, hasn't there?
Now, I know what Ross's is because Pachitti told me off camera, and it's a fantastic one that I'd forgotten about, and it's brilliant.
Show killer. What's yours then, Jack?
No, go on.
All right, we're going to the build-up to WrestleMania 35. We're going to 35. I don't know why I did that. WrestleMania 35. Where's Weatherman when that became Becky Two Belts there? So Ronda and Charlotte and Becky closed out Raw one week, and it went backstage, and it went to the parking lot, and then Ronda tried to drive a car, even though her hands were tied behind her back. It was all kicking off, but then the scene looked to be dying down, but then out of nowhere, Charlotte Flair flew in and booted Ronda Rousey right in the face. Ronda
so good.
was yapping out the car like a little dog out a car window, and then woof, Charlotte Flair kicked her right in the face.
It's the way she like gallops on screen as well.
It's amazing.
She thought she smelled Carrie Sane.
But Ronda
good
hoofing.
one.
Sorry, Charlotte roofing Honda in the face is my
That
favourite.
was really good.
That was
And I'd
good.
forgotten all about it as well. Such a good moment.
I'm going to pick the was it 2 days? It felt like so much longer. I think it was technically 2 days. When Chris Jericho, I can't even talk. I'm sorry.
Chorizo?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm very, very sorry. I think I'm having a mental breakdown. Chris Jericho was king of wrestling. Number one had the bit of the bubbly meme.
That was used on Soccer AM last weekend.
Was it?
I was watching. There's one bit of Soccer AM I
Mate.
watch every week. The bit where they do the professional and the amateur.
Soccer AM Pro Am.
That one, yeah. And the timeout noise this week was a little bit of the bubbly.
Wow.
Fenner's annoys everyone on that. If you look at the YouTube
Dresses like an
comments,
arsehole.
he wears Stone Island all the time, pretends he's hard, yeah.
I haven't seen it in 2019 Soccer AM.
Fenner's is still...
I'm happy it's on, but
about.
anyway, sorry, we'll digress.
Sorry.
So that happened. That was like The Godfather Part 1 was that. I was like, wow, Jericho, what a great way of getting yourself over, you wacky, crazy person. And then just little bits. The AEW title has been stolen / misplaced. What? No, we're still doing this. We're not ready for this.
Yeah.
He went to a steakhouse with his mates, may or may not have put the title on top of the car and driven off, and it just onto the side of the road.
So good.
It was like, it couldn't have been like...
It's the way the coppers found it, then they didn't find it, and then they found it again.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Jericho doing things better than every other wrestler by being a drunken mess.
Oh.
You try every week, you get yourself into shape, you work hard, and Jericho's just like, whoops.
Yeah.
Accidentally the best thing about wrestling in 2019.
I'm trying to avoid... I'm glad that you've both chosen those sort of things, because obviously we'll cover it in the awards show. Like things like favourite match.
A little bit of the diddler.
Yeah. Things like favourite match.
A little bit of the diddler.
Favourite... things like favourite match and favourite... I'm lost. Favourite show and all that.
How can you get distracted by this?
I'll go for another one. Like another like obscure sort of one like yours. I really liked the spoof Cody and Brandy style promo done by the Inner Circle, because they just crammed so much into and I knew there was something a bit sort of self-congratulatory about the Rhodes family's little promos and stuff. I knew there was, but I couldn't quite work out what. I just watched them and think that was really well shot and produced, but there's just something a bit off about them. And then Jericho and his lads just all went, "This is every single thing that's egotistical about that." It was so funny.
Yeah.
Getting Bobski in, Patricia, and the friend from church, and then what else was there? Him in the little bath.
Soul Train Jones.
Yeah, Soul Train Jones. Jake Hager.
He's
the
best
little-
for all to date.
The little kiss that he gives Sammy Guevara at the start.
Oh,
And
there was a lot going on.
wasn't there one? My favourite line was Sammy saying, like, you know that Jericho's 48 or 49. He's the youngest ever AEW World Champion. It was amazing.
But where Cody was in the salt recuperation thing,
Yeah.
Jericho was in his little hotel bath.
That was good.
Yes, that's one of my favourite. Yeah, that was really,
That
really
was
good.
good.
Yeah. Wow, what a great video package that was.
Wow, what a great year. It has been the most monumental year, hasn't it?
It's been a big one.
Since 2001. I was thinking about it the other day.
It's weird. Past years when we've talked about what the year's been like on podcasts and videos and stuff, it seemed like British wrestling's been huge, and this year British wrestling's just not been huge. But the rest of the world, the American wrestling,
See, I will defend this like you defended Steve Bruce. It's the big UK and Ireland companies have taken a step back because they're in association with WWE. The smaller ones, like golden years by comparison. North's kicking ass.
Yeah.
That's what I say, Empire. Can't think of one that's still alive right now off the top of my head. But that's one company that's doing really well.
Right.
Riptide, there we go.
Yeah, Riptide.
It's Dave Benson Phillips stomping ground, isn't it?
Yep, that's right.
Brighton. Is that where Dave Benson Phillips is from? Oh no, he was in
That's
it,
why he's
wasn't
in
he?
it.
Of course
Wrestled
he
in
was.
it.
He wrestled there.
Discovery Wrestling.
Disco, as they call it.
Disco.
Up there.
I think you're clearly a big fan. I'm getting the name wrong. Yeah, so you're right. For American wrestling, it's been, everything's changing.
kicking off.
Over here, it's like, everyone like, remember when it was good?
Yeah.
And I think that's plenty to look at. And people be looking at the decade and going, best things there. I can't get over the stuff that's happened this year.
Yeah, this year's been mental.
Yeah, it has. AEW's just changed the game. And I'm pleased, and as well, pleased that New Japan had an alright year, considering they lost all the big Western names apart from, well, they gained Moxley, I suppose. But like Cody and Omega and the Bucks.
Yeah. Kenny Omega, like that old biddy. You got Moxley. Can I come too? And Japan just putting the window up.
What were your favourite? Why have I done that? What was that there?
Yeah.
I've just gone into
Talk to Dick Tubbs again. Go on.
Richard. No, it's Pachitti who edits these, I think.
Oh, whatever.
Who, Mr. Editor person. What were your? I'm talking to the fans though. What were your favourite moments of 2019? Let us know in that comment section down below. God, that was.
I think
weird.
by the time they got this bit of the video, they've already typed in.
First.
Why is Maffew still alive?
Oh, hey now.
I read them. It's all right. But what a year it's been.
Wow.
Wow.
What a great year.
What a year.
And I can't wait to be.
Oh man, it's gonna be a new decade. I can't enter another. I'm so old.
On that positive note, I can't wait for 2020 and the new cool stuff we're going to be seeing from all the cool companies. Can't wait to do the Diddlers tomorrow.
Culties? The Culties.
Can't wait to do the Diddlers tomorrow.
The Diddlies. I beg your pardon, sir.
You're doing something else, aren't you?
We're doing the Doddlers. No?
But they'll have been shot by the time this goes out, so they're coming out over Christmas.
Okay,
What date? I don't know.
There's so much stuff coming out.
Yeah.
We're obviously taking a little bit of time off, but you won't even be able to tell, guys. There's going to be so much content. We're knackered. We're absolutely knackered.
I can't wait for this week to end, mate.
Nah.
I'm gonna get arrested on Friday.
Wait a minute.
What you saw at the Cultaholic Christmas parties?
Oh God.
On the I got too drunk that I'm gonna the chains are off.
I feel like your performance was like someone doing really well in a Money in the Bank ladder match, but also it's a match with Shelton Benjamin in because Jen was Shelton Benjamin. You were the other good one.
Great comparison.
Thank you.
I was going to say, it was like, you ever see Return to Oz? And there's the character there who has one switch for his body and one switch for his brain. And at one point in the film, his brain runs out before he walks on. That was Ross. Ross's brain had tapped out a while ago, but Ross's body was still like, golf. Anyway, 2020 is going to be awesome. And if you don't believe us, well, you just have to watch every video and prove us wrong.
Yes.
But until then, please, if you want to go to the Hall of Fame, you can go to
Patreon.com/Cultaholic.
And if you want to send us your messages, your love, or your Reese's Pieces with funny names, then
Mailbag at cultaholic.com.
you don't have to do any of those things. Just keep on watching. As long as you're at the end of every video, put your hand in the middle of the table. Put it there. And on the count of 3, shout.
I'm waiting for 3.
Home Alone 1 is much better than the second one. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Home Alone. We've tapped out. That's right. Time for some R&R. Sodgers. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter @Cultaholic, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do, you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cultaholic. Hit subscribe, and don't forget, join us